All right, okay, all right, okay, all right, okay, all right, all right, okay, all right, okay, all right, okay, all right, okay. Good morning. Yabba yabba do, you know what I'm saying? Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday. It is officially the halfway point of the week. Monday and Tuesday has passed. My neck is dying. Oh, I slept pretty whack last night. Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Um, Everything is chill. I'm doing good. I'm gonna heat up my burrito and I'll talk to you guys and give you guys an update of what's going on. So good morning, guys. I am pretty much doing good. Everything's going great. Right now, uh, I'm working on the game. If you guys haven't noticed, I haven't posted something in a while on the video side. Bro, I have a video that I've been working on for the last like what feels like 2 or 3 weeks. And it's coming out, I promise. Trust, it's coming out. For some reason, it's just taking me a really long time. It's not for some reason, it's that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like editing. Uh, I'd rather, if possible, in a perfect world, I have an editor and I could just kind of do whatever I want and send it over to him and be like, hey, bro, like figure it out, you know? But it's not a perfect world and I still gotta do some stuff. So, I'm learning how to edit and stuff. I'm trying to see if I can find somebody that edits. If you guys know anybody that edits and stuff that like can return it in a pretty good time frame, that'd be great, you know? Okay, so how are you guys? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're having an amazing week so far. Today, since last stream was a lot of figuring out some more cool, you know, marbles to kind of do. I was kind of thinking if we could um, maybe do some art and start kind of like designing the new uh, marbles that we had. So let's go over to the sprites, a sprite. Let's get some marbles going, bro. So what I like to do is that I like to go on the marbles a sprite that I have and use this one as a base. So let's go into save as, and I'm gonna call you, let's do mine. Let's do mine. So I'm down to do mine first, just so we can get an easy one out of the way. So here's how I pretty much do this. I'm gonna open up this. I'm gonna keep the same shape if possible, right? Um, Bomb mines. Okay, okay. Okay, just need a little bit of some ideas, you know? Okay, so orange with red button. I think I like this one. This one looks fun. Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking brown outer crust, inner brown green to a little middle circle with red. Okay, that sounds pretty good to me. So let's do that. Let's do, I'm thinking brown outer crust. So let's kind of just dump the things here, like this. And then the inner one is more of a green color, so it's kind of going towards green. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm kind of feeling it. And then I kind of like putting like a light texture on this. But since we're kind of doing the red, I don't think we're going to need that. So let's go here into cleaning up here. Let's kind of just, doop. And then the idea is that we're gonna have a red, dark red, like this, in the middle. Yeah, like this, I think. So I'm noticing now though, this kind of just looks like a, oh fuck. Kind of just looks like one of those things. The bugs, or not the bugs, the aceituna. So I'm gonna like see if I can put a little more design to it. So I kind of like the green. Let me see if I can grab that green and lighten it up a bit. Like right here, it's a nice green. I'm gonna like kind of give it a little shadow situation going on. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is looking kind of good. I'm gonna put it like here as well. I think that'd be really nice. Like that. Yo, that looks kind of nice though. Yo, don't it? Yo, don't it look nice though? What if I give it like a little bit of shadow on the middle part too? This looks pretty cool. I will say though, it kind of looks like a CD. Yeah, it kind of looks like a CD. So let's do this into that, into, what if we made this a full square? What if we close this and made this a full square? And then, this looks pretty raw, but I don't know the raw, if I'm going for the right rawness. Also the bottom and the top are like not aligned. I think this might just be like a, yeah, this might just be a fucking, a problem type shit, but that's what it is. Oh, let me. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Dude, I have horrible neck pain today. And I think it's mostly because of my pillow, so I need to kind of take a look and see if I can find a better pillow. Because your boy is struggling, I'm not gonna lie. What else can I do to make this a little more miney? What about Battlefield Mines? Okay. New design idea. How about I make the outsides light, right? And then the inner sides green. And then a little bit darker, right? And I got like shadows going. As if like the sun was there. Guys, give me 1 second. Hello? Okay. So I'm back. This also doesn't look that good. So let's just give it an outline. We can go from here. This looks cool. And you know what? This is gonna be it. I don't wanna take too long. So let's go over here. That's not it. Let's go export as my Pinga. Perfect. Okay, so let's go to this. Let's go to assets. Let's go to marbles. Okay, I'm gonna go here, desktop. There's the mine A sprite. And then there's the mine Pinga. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now if we go here to, I think it's all marbles. Perfect. And then I'm gonna make another one. Mine. Preload that bad boy. And then we're gonna do pretty much the same thing. So we're gonna do a res. Oh shit. Assets, marbles. We're gonna mine PNG. And guess what? Now we have another one. We have another rare marble. Holy shit. This is crazy. I'm gonna use the mine. Let's mine marble. If what is the effect actually? When an enemy turn lands on a mine on your side, you take the marble instantly. Yeah. So if friendly marble lands on enemy territory, how do you spell territory again? Territory, like that. If friendly marble lands on enemy territory, enemy takes marble. Mine marble. Let's give it 2 for score right now. The scores are still fucked up, so. Banana marble in this case is cheaper for sure. My marble I think is stronger. Just for the fact that like, this just loses holes. Oh, this one actually gives you a point. Time for effect is on drop, but it's not really. What are the different time for effects that I have? Yeah, I just have on drop right now. There was 3 that I wanted to put. It was every time effect would have to go through. Check for effect state. So if anything, I could search for all the times that I think check for effect state go. Yeah, so like, for example, dropped. This is something I would want to check. Yeah, I've last dropped marble. See, this is for like banana and stuff, which I respect. Also the chance of like it just being dropped and in the current hole there exists a mine hole. I think that's a good one. So then like, oh my god, okay. So let's do this. If the game step is dropped And the local last drop marble is not null, which is perfect. I'm going to make an if statement off this one, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another if statement inside, and this if statement is going to dedicate itself just for the on drop people, right? That just have straight effects. Sorry. Boom, right? It's just going to have these guys. But if you don't have this, right? If you don't have the time for effect to be on drop, what I want to do is I want to check if current hole, which I think I have here, yes, dot marbles, right? Right, I'm not going crazy, right? Like current hole dot marbles. Yes, okay. Includes, is that a thing? Bro, why is this not auto working for me? So global data dot current hole dot marbles dot includes. Let's go into the holes, bro. This shit's not working for me. I do have marbles, so I guess I want to check inside the marbles if there's a mine marble in there. Yeah, so then what I would want to do is I want to check. So yeah, on drop is one. While chilling might be another one. Let's do while chilling. So the idea is that if it includes dude, includes is not working. I need to go to the Godot freaking docs. Okay. And I need arrays. So methods. Any. Okay. Ah, my freaking back. All right, cool. This is exactly what I need. So I'm going to do global bar filtered marbles, and I'm going to make it global data instead of includes. It's like, fuck. Oh, okay. So yeah, filter, I would do filter checking for size. In my case, includes would do it the fastest, but then I'll still need to filter it. But that's fine. So I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do any, and then any is a function. So I'm going to put func. Let's do marble, and in this case, I just need to return if marble dot. I don't fucking know what's it called. Time for effect. If marble time for effect equals, I don't know, chillin'. Stationary. Yeah. So I go to all marbles and I change time for effect for my marble to be stationary. Now everything that's stationary, which is something that would be inside the hole already at that point, is going to be fine. Global data current hole marble includes. So that means that if this is stationary, this is working. That means that any function marble return time for effect stationary. If it does, that means that there's marbles in there that have this effect that need to be checked. So global data current hole marbles includes, in this case we're going to filter. I think filter is going to be the same idea. It is. Perfect. So we're going to filter. We're going to do var, filtered marbles. Okay. And yeah, we're just going to fucking rip it, guys. Okay. Are you ready? Doobly goobly. Filter is function with the name marble. Same idea. And then in this case, it's just literally going to return the ones that are stationary. Beautiful. Function marble stationary. There's only one, so I'm just gonna do this. Fuck yes, dude. Okay, so now that we got the filtered marbles, I want to do a for loop. Yeah, there's gonna be at least one. So for I in filtered marbles, and then I want to run. I don't want to get 6. I don't want to have 6 in the shop anymore. I think I want to have 3. I think 3 would be fun, or 4. I don't want that many. I think it gives people paralysis. I'm gonna look at other examples like Balatro and stuff. Balatro has like 3 cards that it shows and then it re-rolls, which it might be something that I want to do. Maybe I just want to like add a re-roll button with 3. Yeah, something like that, you know. For I in filtered marbles, time for effect is stationary. Then for I in filtered marbles, it's every marble. So then I want to do what I did up there, which is I dot effect dot call and then effect. Beautiful. That's it, bro. And then it calls the effects. It does anything that the effects need to do. So for example, in my case, if we go to all marbles, the effect will be not this. Not this at all. So, So I'm gonna need. Let's do mine. I'm gonna need player. That's in shit. So I'm gonna need player logic. So the logic is gonna be pretty much if you know what, bro? I think it'd be really smart if I give it a group. Yeah, if I give the top a group. Fuck, let's do it. So it's like to show ownership. So let's do player 2. Okay. These are all player 2's holes. Beautiful. So here's the idea. And this will actually work for side holes too. Because the only person that can use side holes are the people that play it. So we don't have to deal with that. So that's why if it checks to see, hey, if this is player 1. So depending on whose turn it is, if it lands on the opposite hole and there's a mine there, that's where the effect will go and like go crazy. That's what I'm thinking. So guys, if this video game stuff doesn't work out, I'm gonna be a gambler. I've been getting into Clover Pit. It's a new indie game that's come out. It's phenomenal. I've been playing it on my Steam Deck like crazy. I truly recommend it. It is fucking awesome, guys. Super awesome. Like, I don't know what else to say. It's like just, it's phenomenal. Okay, I'll do that. And I'm gonna take one more. Not this one, this one. All right, I'm almost done with my antibiotics. My back is feeling a lot better. We are looking good. Kind of sort of ran out. Yeah, lollipops, which sucks. So I'm just gonna drink a bunch of water. Okay, we're super close, guys. We're doing good. We're doing good. We almost have mine. I think what I want to do is I'm gonna get 5. Okay, so here's a couple things, and I'm gonna keep you updated so you can know when the next like milestone for this game is. I think, and it's actually coming very soon, which I'm very happy about. So I want to do a test, right? I want to test to see if it's fun. So to test if it's fun and the effects are working properly, and that the explanations are good, I want to give it to my friends to see if they'll try it out. So here is the friend test milestone. I want to have 5 special marbles, so you can have something to look forward to and to look out for in the shop, which would be cool. I want to have dynamic enemy marble set. So like it just changes every round. Maybe I'll have like a list of like possible sets, and then the location of those sets are just different, which would be cool. And last but not least, I want some sound effects for each marble. Oh no. Music and art, I'm gonna push it a little bit. That's gonna be fine. 5 special marbles. What I actually want is a couple things. I want to remove from store or marbles from inventory. Store. So like being able to go into the store and removing them, because that still doesn't work. And should I focus on a tag? What do you think? Should I focus on a tag? On doing tags? I kind of want just to make sure the special marbles work. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think with that. This is a good point. Because people then can play, they can get to the end, which is fun, they'll win. Dynamic enemy marble set, so it's always going to be different. And the ability to actually like make your decks and stuff. Oh, and make sure scoring works. Boom. These are my top. So right now we're working towards special marbles. Maybe next like on Friday or something. Oh, bro, dude, my camera fucking burned out. That's because I didn't turn the shit on. Give me a sec, guys. This is all new to me. All right, bud. How do you work? I was wondering if you were in an on and off situation, but you're not. You're a you're a, here's 2 speeds. Man, this camera overheats a lot, really fast, bro. But I got a fan on it, so that should be fine. They know, they know, they know. Okay, cool. All right, guys, and that's the update. So pretty much that's what I'm gonna focus on. I'm trying to finish this by next week, which is completely possible. We have a lot of ideas for marbles. The logic seems to be pretty straightforward, except for maybe the fucking conjoined one. The repeat one is super fucking easy. You know, we got some tags and shit, but sticky is also a little bit kind of confusing because now I'm gonna have to kind of introduce like maybe the marbles having a list of marbles, just so they can kind of like attach them. Who knows? And then every time maybe the person picks up the thing, it checks that every marble, it checks the marble that's dropped is not a conjoined one. If it is, then drop it. But okay, cool. So that's it. So let's finish up mine, and let's go from there. So I already have a reference to something here, so I'm good. So let's kind of check it out here. So stationary. Someone drops in a marble. I need to check. Oh, I need to. Wow, did I just put everybody in player 2? Bro, I'm fried. Player 1. Perfect. Okay. All right, guys, let's fucking think, okay? So, a lot of things can happen here. Number 1, a marble that is on that I've activated, that I've sent over. We'll probably have where okay, let me think. A marble. So I have current in my global, whatever the heck. Oh wait, this was so easy. Global data has current player, I think. Or player. I just gotta see, okay. Yeah, okay. I just gotta see if player doesn't equal. If it's 1, if global data dot player equals 1, yeah, so it's like a parentheses. Okay, yeah, I'll write it out so you guys can see it. If global data dot player equals 1, and this is all going to be in parentheses. Watch this. It's going to be a separation of church and state. Watch. And global data. Nah, motherfucker. Well, it is global data actually. Current whole dot. How do I reference the groups of a scene? Bro, I don't want to like. This is all call. I don't want to call it, bro. Hmm. Wow, this is like completely useless. Let me see. Google. Okay. Documentation, that's fine. That's not gonna lie. Anyways, Godot. How to check node group. To check if a node belongs to a specific group, you can use the is in group. This method returns true if the node is in a specified group. So then I could do my node. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what's up. Is in group. Player 2. So here's the thing. I want this to only activate if this or the opposite. Global data dot player equals 2 and global data current hole is in group player 1. That's the only time I want this to work. Beautiful. If any of these are correct, right? So it's if this is true or that's true. If any of this is correct, then all I want to do is fuck. I gotta figure out. Oh no, I gotta figure out if it's depending. This might be a little troublesome. Let me think. Because I gotta figure out if what player is the one that's taking it, so then I can send it to this respective side hole. Without that, I don't know what side hole to send it to. So then it gets cooked. So I don't know. Wait a second. I'm gonna take a burrito. Okay, so if you guys already know, adding a marble to a hole is completely complicated. So the way to do it is I have to create a new marble and drop it there. So let's go to, I think it's drop marble. I need all of this. Pretty much I need all of this. So here, instantiated marble. Marble instantiate. Marble's not here, I gotta do it. Okay. Pretty much, I'm going to be grabbing whatever marble I'm sending. Here. Beautiful. And then the location of it. Let's go to side hole real quick. It's pretty much the same idea. Instead of like current hole, you're just using right now. So it'd be like, you actually would just be get child 2. And get child 2. So this will make it so add marble with stats. That's what we'll need right now. So before anything, we do this. I need a reference. Fuck. I'm going to need a reference of this. Yeah, I'm going to need a reference of that, but this is fine. I'll Yeah, this part's a little complicated, so I'm going to have to grab the remove marble function. Oh my god, there it is. Put it into the thing here. This gives me a removed marble, and then I'm going to grab this, and then I'm going to put it in the add marble with stats. And this will be, again, I would need a reference, bro. I have an idea. What I could do is current holes here. Maybe when I switch players, I can do like current hole, current players point hole, I think. And then like maybe every time it switches, I could just switch it. Bruh. What am I doing? What am I doing? Moving me. This is not it. It's over. It's over. Here it is. It is far from over. Alright. Bottles on me. Drop the back bar. What y'all thinking? Ship's never sinking. I shouldn't have drove. Player two. Player two is the Ethel. I can teach you how to speak my language. Rules at a stone. Global data, current player points. Boom. All right, fire. So with that one being said, every time the player switches, now we get that. But right here, we get player two. Okay, so because it's player, right? Because the player is being set up here, I also need to do it here. But this one is if one. Then I want to do yeah, man. Look at the current side or current player hole or hole. Okay, so I gotta do it here too. Good ones go. Good ones go. Okay. Beautiful. Now we have the hole. Woohoo! So, because we have the hole, let's go back to all marble. And then we can check here. Okay. If players won, that means that our hole is going to be the one that I would want. So, current, global data dot current player point hole dot add marble stats. Then at the end of this, what I want to do is remove the marble key free. And that's it for player 1. Now here's the thing. I don't know if this will work. I just don't. Because now I need an else statement. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. I know. Can I do this? Okay. Apparently it's just this. But this is for strings. Yes, but what if I can't use indentation? Oh my god. Google's fucking failing me right now. Okay, well, I got the first part done. If the mine is mine, if I'm the one that did the mine and I landed and the current hole's on the other side, I lose that mine. I shouldn't lose it. Oh my god, this is so confusing. Okay, so if fuck me. Okay. If I play and I land on the other person gets the marble. This is saying if I play and I land on the other person's marble, I get the marble. Because I'm doing current player point hole. That's not the point. That's not good. That's not good. No, it's all good. All I gotta do is just switch it. Oh my god. Then other current player enemy hole. Okay, current player enemy hole. Okay, and then pretty much what's gonna happen is that I gotta go to Godot to miss global data, change this to enemy hole, and then there's one more spot that I changed. It was in switch turn state. It's been a hot minute since I've sent this code up to the cloud. I gotta do that. Now it's good. And now it's 45. Guys, phenomenal fucking Wednesday. We did so much. We're so close. We got already the notes of like what we need to do next. We already need to know that we gotta finish up, all the necessary values and stuff for marbles. But pretty much, you know what the next step is. We just want to make sure we can get this game out to my friends, play test it, I can keep working on it. Guys, Have an amazing Wednesday. Have a beautiful day. And remember, stay hydrated, stay healthy, and consider leaving a like and subscribe if you can. Not gonna lie. I'm doing this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You know, it'd be cool. New video will come out soon, hopefully, when I find an editor. It's pretty fire, so I hope you enjoy it.